Welcome back. The UAE's financial markets are closed today. Trading will resume on Sunday. So now let's take a look at various currencies exchanged into dirhams, followed by the price of oil and a selection of commodities. The recent unrest in the region has helped to send the price of crude oil up by over $1 in early trading on Friday. Brent crude futures for April reached $115.95 a barrel before falling back slightly. US crude futures also rallied over $1 to hit $103 per barrel before receding. US President Barack Obama took the first steps on the road to 2012 elections on Friday, presiding over the first of many fundraising events to ensure his Democrats can compete against the Republicans. Obama fired up a crowd of loyalists at a Miami hotel by insisting he wants to find common ground with Republicans in a budget fight, but is not willing to cut into what he considers needed investments in education, science and technology. Although his job approval rating is still below 50%, Obama's own chances of re-election in 2012 appear to be improving as the US economy picks up steam and Republicans face a long battle to determine their challenger to Obama.
I am willing to cut whatever spending we can't afford. What I'm not willing to do is to cut back on the basic investments that are going to allow us to win the future. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to cut back on education. I'm not willing to cut back on science and technology and innovation. I'm not willing to cut back on infrastructure. We need those things to win the future of America.
Google Inc. is optimistic about the fast-growing Latin American region where it is opening new offices, Chief Executive Eric Schmidt said on Friday. Latin America currently accounts for between 2% and 3% of the California-based company's revenue, which totaled $29.3 billion last year. However, Brazil is on the way to becoming the sixth largest global market for the world's #1 internet search company, according to the CEO. The internet search and advertising leader has about 500 employees in Latin America, where it has opened new premises in Chile, Colombia and Peru.
Latin America is our fastest growing region in the world, and you can see it everywhere. Virtually all of the countries are now growing 50, 100% kind of revenue growth, which is a lot due to the fact that there's economic recovery from a global recession, but also the development of broadband and the development of electronic commerce. And we benefit particularly well as people move to the internet.
Shares of Mazda Motor rose Friday on the euro's gains against the Japanese yen, shaking off a recall of 52,000 cars over concerns about a buildup of spiderwebs. Mazda joined a number of Japanese precision machinery makers in advancing on the euro's fourth-month peak, as the automaker has major business exposure to Europe. The recall stemmed from a buildup of spiderwebs in its car's emission systems that could lead to fuel tank cracks and possible leaks, increasing the risk of fire. In a separate announcement, Mazda said it's considering halting production at a US joint venture with Ford Motor as the Japanese automaker faces weak sales of the car made there. Japan's fifth biggest automaker saw North American sales rise over 13% in February. And up next, we have a look at today's sports news, so stay with us.